Hello YouTube. I will explain the new potential system recently added to the Showdown mode for Naraka Bladepoint. The system works similarly to the talent system for the PvP modes in that you can have a general setup that's applied by default to all heroes and buy an extra 2 potential plans per hero. The first additional potential plan will cost 6,000 Te or 120 gold. The second additional potential plan will cost 9,000 Te or 180 gold. As of right now, we can get a maximum of 48 points. 39 points will come from your potential level, which you can increase just by playing showdown missions while your fatigue isn't maxed. The remaining 9 points will come from the season quests. You can reset your potential plan at any point for free by just hitting the Reset All button at the bottom right, and it will return all of your points for you to use them again. Before we begin, I shall explain some terms that I will be using to describe aspects of the potential tree. To start, the nodes on the tree I will call glyphs. The smaller glyphs that need 5 potential points to max out are called minor glyphs. The larger glyphs that require only 1 potential point to max are called major glyphs. The biggest glyph at the end of each path I will call capstone glyphs. We currently have 3 paths to choose from. These paths are the green path on the left, the red path on the top, and the blue path on the right. The amount of points we're given gives us just enough to max out one path and reach one major glyph on another path. However, in most cases, it is generally ill-advised to get everything from one path. Each path works around the new status called Honed. How you activate Honed, the bonuses you get while Honed, and how long Honed lasts all vary depending on the path you take. Honed status by itself gives you plus 10% damage to health and plus 10% incoming damage reduction. You'll see white swirly effects around you to indicate it is currently active. Here's a general breakdown of what each path does at its core. First up is the green path. The green path is focused on your hero's Aegis Break martial skill you unlock at hero level 12 and their diffuse counterattack you unlock at hero level 18. You'll activate Honed status from using these skills depending on which major glyphs you aim for between Divine Aegis Break and Divine Diffuse. The path also features major glyphs in its center that boost your attack by 8% when you haven't taken damage for 10 seconds. And boosts the duration of Honed status by 50% regardless of the source. The capstone glyph serves to exchange the bonus Aegis damage that your Aegis Break martial skill and diffuse counterattack would normally deal, for 3.25 times more health damage. Next up is the red path. This path is focused on clearing mobs as well as building and using your ultimate often. Its method of activating Honed status is from getting assists or kills, hitting groups of mobs in quick succession, and using your ultimate. With a sufficient amount of enemies, it's easy for your Honed status to carry over for an entire boss battle. It also features some bonus ultimate charge and skill cooldown from killing enemies, as well as applying an outgoing damage reduction debuff to enemies you hit. Its capstone glyph provides a massive 35% damage to health buff when you kill an enemy for 8 seconds. For any mission consisting of just a boss battle, you want to avoid this path. Last, but not least is the blue path. This path is focused on dealing elemental damage, with a heavy preference for Ice Blast damage. It only has a single method of activating Honed status, and that is from Elemental Blast, which consists of Ice Blasts and Divine Thunder Blasts, not to be confused with Thunder Counter. It features glyphs that allow you to build Frostbite on enemies over time after an Ice Blast, a 50% chance to proc Ice Blast twice, and plus 80% build-up rate for Ice Blast in its capstone glyph, and even protection against freezing while honed. Fully investing in this path is only recommended if you're going some sort of ice build, otherwise you only want to reach the halfway point and branch to another path. As of right now, I have 3 potential plans that I mainly use, with there being some slight variations depending on the hero. These paths I call Honed Tyranny, Honed Darkness, and Hybrid. My Hone Tyranny plan focuses on the respective capstone glyph in that its main DPS output is from spamming Aegis Break martial skills. It does not personally care about which element you use, as it will build both equally with its slight branch into the blue path. My Hone Darkness plan focuses on the respective capstone glyph in that it focuses on maximizing Ice Blast damage. This is good for heroes who have a strong ice-wielding attack Jade, such as Tumulk with Aerial Rend, Viper with Blue Moon and or Horizontal Energy, and Valda Chue with Crescent Slam. My hybrid plan doesn't make use of any of the capstone glyphs but instead seeks a balance between the green path and the blue path. This is usually used for heroes whose Aegis Break martial skills aren't effective enough to use Hone Tyranny and have better thunder-wielding attack Jades than ice-wielding ones. Such heroes include Roshan with Torrent Flow, and Tarka G with Petal Fall Flurry. That is it for my video guide on the new potential system. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you like content like this.